Hello guys, welcome back. Continuing with project integration management. In this video, we'll talk about develop project management plan. So after finishing with the develop project charter, the next important integration function is develop project management plan. Okay, so as we discussed in the introduction, I told you earlier also that project management plan is the father of all documents. Okay, and it has around 18 to 19 subplans. So will see this all 18 to 19 subplans in a while. So project management plan has around 18 to 19 subplans. Okay. So what is project management plan? Project management plan is basically the process of defining, preparing, and coordinating all subsidiary plans and integrating them into a comprehensive project management plan. Okay. So basically, if you see, it is like everything. So if you want to make sure that uh, if you want to know how your project would be guided, how it will be executed, monitored, controlled, and most importantly, how it will be closed. So all of that information would actually be part of this project management plan, right? So another important concept is project management plan is progressively updated, right? This plan is continuously developed, refined, revisited, and updated throughout the project life, right? Because it is updated because as we accept, for example, as we accept any changes during the project, right? The first document that we need to revisit and update is project management plan, right? So another important concept that we need to take care while dealing with the develop project management plan questions is that the project management plan is not a project schedule. Okay, so even if at a workplace, if a boss asks you ki develop a project plan for me, right? You should confirm before developing the plan. You should confirm from him whether he needs a project schedule or he needs a project management plan, because project project management plan is much more than project schedule, right? Project schedule only takes care of what all the activities will be there, how the activities will be scheduled uh, on a on from time to time basis, right? So basically, project management plan is not a project schedule. Okay, schedule is only about the project activities. Project management plan is much more than project schedule. Okay, so project management plan serves an integration function. Okay, so now if we look at the inputs, techniques, and outputs of the develop project management plan phase. Okay, so if we look at the first input that is required to develop a project management plan is basically project charter, right? So project charter is the first and the most important document that we require to develop a project management plan, because project charter has all the basic information, right? All the basic information that is required to develop a project management plan. Project charter contains everything. It has, as we discussed, it has all the high level assumptions, constraints, risks, delivered list of deliverables, list of it has milestone schedules. So every basic information that is required to develop a project management plan is available in the project charter, right? Second is outputs from other processes, right? So all the outputs from other knowledge areas, as we have discussed, are integrated to create project management plan, right? Any baselines or any subsidiary plans that are output from the other planning processes are input to develop project management plan phase. So in addition, changes to these documents may necessitate update to the PMP project management plan also. right? So now if we look at third input, that is enterprise environmental factors. So an important enterprise environmental factor for developing a project management plan is one of the most important enterprise environmental factors is project management information system, right? What is project management information system? Project management information system is basically, for example, any tool that are used for planning, right? Right? Like we use scheduling software, MS Project, right? So this is a type of a project management information system for us. Any information collection system, any information distribution system, etc. All these things are part of PMIS. Other than this, other than PMIS, our organizational culture, our structure and management practices, our personal administration like hiring and termination guidelines, and existing infrastructure of the companies, right? So all these environmental factors are going to influence develop project management plan, right? So next is what are the organizational process assets that can influence developing project management plan. So a few examples can be any guidelines or work instructions in the organization, any project management template, any change control procedures, project files from the previous similar projects, if any available, right? So these are few examples of organizational process assets. So now if you look at the tools and techniques that are used for developing a project management plan, first one is expert judgment, right? It's very obvious that to develop a project management plan, you need to consult a lot of experts, right? Without expert judgment, you cannot develop a project management plan. So why do we need expert judgment? We need expert judgment to tailor the process to meet the project needs. Okay, uh, we need expert judgment to understand what will be the technical and management details which are to be incorporated in the project. We need expert judgment to determine the resources and skill levels that we need to incorporate while executing and monitoring the project, right? So you need to consult a lot of experts. You need to figure out how you're going to collect the requirements. So you need to do a lot of you need to consult a lot of people, right? A lot of experts in various fields, in the technical and management fields, to develop a project management plan, right? So another technique is facilitation technique. So in facilitation techniques, various techniques we can use, like brainstorming, conflict resolution. Obviously, when you discuss with a team, a lot of conflicts arises. So you need a technique. You need to use a technique or a tool for managing those conflicts. You need a problem-solving attitude. You need to have a meeting management skills, right? So these are few examples of facilitation techniques which are used to reach an agreement with the team members and individuals, right? So what is the output of developed project management plan? The only primary output that we have of developed project management plan function is project management plan itself. Okay, so what does a project management plan contains, we have already discussed, and we are going to see uh, further in a while about it. So now if we look at the flow diagram of developed project management plan, so this side talks about the inputs of developed project management plan, right? As we've already discussed, it is a project charter, environmental factors, right? Then organizational process assets, and the outputs from the other processes, right? As we have already discussed, I told you clearly that all the subsidiary plans, be it a communication management plan, cost management plan, human resources, procurement, process improvement, quality, requirements, risk, schedule, scope, stakeholders, everything, right? Everything, every subsidiary plan is a part of project management plan, right? And the output of this process is project management plan itself, which is used in almost every other process of the project management, right? As you can see, project management plan is being used as an input to almost every process of the project management as a whole. Okay, so now summarize the project management plan. So project management plan is not a project schedule, we already discussed. Project management plan is the document that describes how the project will be executed, monitored, controlled, and most importantly, how it will be closed. It integrates and consolidates all the subsidiary plans and baselines, right? So project management plan, it includes the project baselines, scope, schedule, and cost baselines. It includes all the knowledge area management plans. It includes requirement management plans. It includes change management plan, configuration management plan, and process improvement plan. Anyway, we are going to learn about all these subsidiary plans in our further modules. So as a whole, project management plan contain and talks about everything, all of these things, right? Uh, so another important thing that we need to take care is that once the project management plan is baselined, it may only be changed when a change request is generated and approved by project integration change control process. Okay, so this is very important thing to notice. You cannot just change project management plan without consulting or without going through change control process. Okay, so project management plan is created by project manager and signed off by all the key stakeholders. So in short, all these things summarize about the primary output of develop project management plan, which is the project management plan itself. Another important thing that we need to learn is difference between the project management plan and project documents, right? So project management plan should not be confused with the project documents, because project management plan contains all the subsidiary plans and the baselines, right? Please remember, project management plan contains all the subsidiary plans and the baselines. On the other hand, project documents are all other documents that are created during the project, right? Be it the list of activities, any agreements, any basis of estimates, any change logs, change requests, forecast document, any kind of quality checklists, quality metrics, requirement documentation, risk register. So all these documents, it's a very important, I request all of you to uh, give a lot of time on this particular slide on this particular screenshot to understand the difference between project management plan and project documents, and what all are different types of project documents that are generated during the project life cycle, right? So we very clearly need to demarcate between project management plan and project documents. Okay, Uh, so which of the following is the best method to achieve a realistic project management plan? A, the sponsor creates the project management plan with inputs from the project manager. B, the functional manager creates the plan with inputs from the project manager. C, the project manager creates the plan with inputs from the senior management. Or D, the project manager creates the plan with inputs from the team members. So I think it was a simple one. The project manager creates the project management plan with inputs from the team members. That's it, guys, for this video. Next, we'll discuss about direct and manage project work. See you soon. Bye-bye.